Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let me pull up my chat. Hello, hello. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, M. Angelica, hello. Friday. Space Cowboy, hello. Hold on, I gotta put my glasses on for this because they be messing me up. Let's see. Princess. Let me see. Lilima, hello. Jean, hello. Stephanie, hello. Nana, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Maria, hello. Mystical, hello. Positive Bear, hello. I wish they'd get it right. I don't like it. And your girl has vision problems, so she gotta put her glasses on, trying to figure out who is who. Oh shit, here we go. I might as well leave them on until I get the list. Cam, hello. Cam, I'll put you on the list, but you gotta wait for your turn. Alright, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots. Aw, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I hate wearing glasses, though. I'll try not to. You're welcome, love. I don't even know what 6, 7 is. I'm not even going to try because they be saying that a lot. And I'm like, what the heck is 6, 7? Ari, hello. I look good in them. Girl. Thank you. I got some new ones coming. They've been like, I don't know, they've messed up for like the past month. And so I'm waiting for them to get in here because my vision, they say, has gotten moderately worse. No one knows. I've seen it a lot, but my kids are grown, so they don't really, like, follow those trends. It's a thing. I know it's a thing. What the thing is, I have no idea. Alright. Let's see if we can fill it up, and then we'll start. I don't want to hold y'all forever. Culture, hello. Of course you can join. Anytime, babe. Anytime. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots. 8 spots. Yeah. Just Janelle, hello. Welcome. Anybody got anything exciting going on this weekend? Seven. Seven spots. You're trying to catch up on some sleep and laundry? Girl, I can't do laundry on the weekends because my kids just, it's always, they've got to do it on the weekends. So I normally do it on Monday when nobody's at the house. You're cleaning her messy closet. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be resting. She should be cleaning her messy closet. I got the baby Sunday, but I got some plans. I'm getting stir crazy. Siona, hello. Pumpkin. My grandson loves pumpkins. I've had to draw like 50 to 100 pumpkins in chalk in the last month. He asked for the chalk. He's like, Lola, chalk, chalk, chalk. And so I give it to him and he's like, he hands it to me and I'm like, I don't want it. You wanted the chalk. And he's like, no, pumpkin, pumpkin. I'm like, okay. I think next it'll probably be like Christmas trees or something. Who knows? I think I'd rather draw a pumpkin. Man, my closet is the size of like a small bedroom. And that's a terrible thing because the more space, the more places to put things and store things. So when I clean my closet, I understand it is a mess. The Dodgers. I'll probably watch some football myself. Not the Dodgers, but LT Spiritual, hello. Alright, we got 5 spots. The drawing of pumpkins, yeah. He can't even say Lola. He calls me Wowa. 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 It's the best thing in the world, though. Let me tell you. Grandkids are a whole different story. And thank you to whoever just donated. Just let me know so I can put you on the list. Divine, hello. Jason, hello. And I don't want to say your name, but whoever just donated, just let me know. Oh, it was you. Okay. All right, Divine, I got you. I just didn't want to say your whole name on there. You'll go first. Right now, I'm just trying to fill it up so I don't get confused, because I always be getting confused. But my mods are amazing, so we make it. No, thank you, babe. Thank you. Good to see you, Jason. Okay, let's go ahead and start. I guess it's going to be a slow to fill day. So, Divine, what is your question left so I can get you done? Get her done. Get her done. Oh, thank you, Jason. Thank you, thank you. I'll be trying. And Drissy, you made it. You got a spot. We got you, we got you. Diamond Girl, hello. Alright, what's the energy between you and Z? Let's see. Okay. I feel like maybe you've walked away from this, and if not, maybe emotionally have kind of distanced yourself. What I'm getting is like this is a slow moving connection because of the fear that this person has. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Devil, it's like things are going slower than they normally would because this person is kind of fearful of you. And it could be because maybe you illuminate their shadows, because I have the Star and the Hermit and the King of Swords. So it's like you kind of get them in their head. You get them thinking like, how can I get rid of the shadows? How can I be more in the light? How can I get this star that I see here? I feel it's a lot of cerebral problems. The song right now is Midnight Confessions. So maybe they're like at nighttime when it's like it's time for them to go to bed. They recognize that they're scared, to really open up, right? But I do see a lot of healing going on. Like they're really looking hard at some of their toxic behaviors. Let me see. Back and forth. I kind of feel like he wants to have a conversation, possibly about like what's taken him so long, or like what is the thing that's keeping the two of you from like really committing and like staying in that. I think he feels he's hard to love, right? And so maybe he sees you as this bright light, this star, and it's like scary to him because you illuminate all of the parts of him that don't quite fit into the star. Spirit's saying like the best thing you can do is just trust and support this. Now, if you don't want it, then whatever. But what it's saying is like the best thing to do is not enable them in their bad behaviors, but like kind of stand strong in that, so that way they know when they do wrong. Kind of like a child, you gotta put them in timeout sometimes. I feel like they want to nurture this connection, but I kind of feel like they weren't aware. Something about you made them more aware. They want to write a love story still, though. The chapter is still open. So if you feel like it's not going to happen again, it will. Until, like, there's a conclusion on this. I feel a lot of the problem with them is they have to be in control, and when things aren't in their control, it scares them. They said this is going to be a journey, but there is growth here. So it does look like just stand strong in what you believe, and if they're not, doing right by you, at least hold them accountable so they can learn from it. The more direct you are with them, the more that you communicate from the head space, the more I think they will understand. Because if you communicate from your heart space, I don't know if they're quite there yet to interpret it correctly. So I feel like there's going to be a serious conversation in the near future about this. But it shows like they have, it's almost like they have a very restless energy. It's like they don't stay anywhere too long. It just unsettled. Very much like always on the move, always doing different stuff. And I think that's because that's their fear. Like the more that they sit with themselves, the more that it comes to mind. But that's what I got, love. I hope that helps. And thank you, Patricia, for your donation. You'll be next. But I hope that helped. She said, interesting. And hello, AA. Sorry. Of course, anytime. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, boo. And I really hope it helps. I'm trying to do my hearts. Okay, good. I think Mercury retrograde is going to bring a lot of people back around, so it should be very interesting. And let me do hello while I wait for your question, Patricia. Who is coming towards you in love? kind of feel like Spirit is saying your new beginning is coming, but right now the most important thing is you. Getting to be in the place of an empress, knowing when certain people come around and you're attracted to them. If you're attracted to them from your trauma, or are you attracted to them because they're on the same level as you? I think you're in that space of learning. Like maybe right now all the wrong ones are coming, and but that's because you're having to stand strong and hold back and be like, you know what, I'm not effing with you. You know what I mean? I'm not effing with you. You can't give me what it is that I need right now. And I think it's just a test. So it's like hold tight, because I had the Fool at the Fool at the bottom. But the main thing is, it's like right now is your time to shine. And being a 9-year, you're supposed to be creating something during this time. So that's the most important thing. So you're kind of having to sift through like all the trauma attraction, you know, like I don't want that anymore. I don't want to go through those cycles anymore. So I don't think it's going to be tomorrow, but I do feel the new beginning is on the horizon, but you have to align with it first. All right, Patricia. All right, what's coming to you in general? Let's see. Yes, baby. Thank you for being here. Always. You're always first to show up. I love that. I really appreciate the support. Hello. All right. I think right now you're in the energy of like work, right? I feel there's something building. Right now you're kind of feeling like I'm putting effort into something, but right now it's something small. It's nothing big. But you're building it, and it's new and it's fresh, and it's like I feel some sort of excitement about it. Now this could be like your business or like your job, but I do feel there's a new beginning on the horizon that's going to give you the 4 of Wands, 9 of Coins, which is abundance, right? You're going to be very abundant. I feel a very strong energy. And Spirit's like, you're very serious about it. You're like, I don't have time to waste on going out or doing this or doing that. I'm concentrating solely on me. And whatever that is to you. With the 9 of Pentacles, that's like you're in that energy of, I'm going to do what's best for me. You know, I'm going to build something that's going to flourish and grow. And even if this new beginning hasn't started yet, this is the energy coming in for you. It might start small. And maybe Spirit's saying, like, maybe you have this dream or this desire for something bigger than life. And you question things. You say, well, how am I going to ever get from A to Z? And Spirit's like, as long as you take one small step every day, or every small step is building up, right? So just keep going. Don't get discouraged, because the world right now is just kind of weird, right? There's a lot of different energies, a lot of things going on, a lot of tests for everybody, you know, like food prices and etc. So it's like, don't let the outside world make you feel like it's impossible, because you're protected by something bigger than that. Because have you ever noticed that you go through a really hard time and you're just like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it, I don't know, and you're like, man, fuck it, you know, you let the tears fall, and then Spirit shows up and you're like, why was I worrying, right? And so you're becoming very strong in that. You're like, I'm not letting what I see determine what I know to be true. So I don't know what you're getting excited about or what new beginning it is, but it's going to be very beautiful and prosperous. Just keep working towards it. The Star, you're building something, you're sending it out into the universe, you're manifesting, and it's going to, the Star in itself is a wish fulfillment. It does include healing. We have to heal to get to that. You could have come from like the wreckage. It's about time for you to rise, though, from what I can see. And I think some days are harder than others to stay positive and to have that faith and that trust that it's coming. But we all battle with that. That's the ego trying to keep us from getting out of our comfort zones. But you're worth it. You need to start telling yourself, like, you're worth this. And I think with the Star being here, those are the things you're working through. You're working through those negative thoughts that say you can't do this, you can't do that, it's never going to happen. But I just see a lot of excitement coming. And it's leading towards something very stable and secure. But I think it's like mainly for you. You know what I mean? Like you're getting a different perspective right now. Maybe you've lived in your head for too long and you're starting to live in your soul instead, and trying to adjust to the difference being in between two worlds at the same time. But there's something growing here. I see a very vibrant energy. You could be working through like your heart chakra, your solar plexus. Eat a lot of green and red things. It'll help. But I honestly feel like there's something really exciting on the horizon for you. So just send it out there and have trust that it's going to come back. New income, awesome. The Nine of Pentacles, that's the mini Empress, right? The Empress is the major. Nine of Pentacles to me is like the minor. That's a woman that doesn't need anybody else. She takes care of business. She shows up. She everything she touches turns to gold. So I love that for you. And I can't wait to hear about it. All the successes. But it was all females. That's the funny part. It's just, you're just focused on you. You're like, I don't need anything else right now. I'm building for me, so I don't need you. Love is important, yes, but it'll come when you're in the right energy for it. But thank you so much again for your donation. Let me get back to my free listers. All right, Jeannie. What good things are coming in for you? You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. Okay. You could be seeing 33 a lot, or a lot of threes recently. There's a partnership coming in for you. And I think it's something to celebrate for sure. This doesn't necessarily mean that these people are going to turn into like the love of your life. This could be you bringing in friend groups or soul family. But I kind of feel it's a person, because there's a conversation coming after some silence about how to cooperate, how to build things. You didn't ask specifically like love, so what I feel is like just partnerships, like people you can depend on, people you can trust. Maybe in the past you didn't let people help, or you felt uncomfortable to not be in control of what gets done, but something is coming very quick. I think you've been in a space of healing and kind of keeping to yourself. I feel that's about to change. You're not going to be alone in this. There's some sort of like community, and my nose is itching, so somebody might just show up or call you out the blue. But I see a lot of threes. Threes. All right. MM. Okay. Let me see. Let's clear. Okay. I don't think you hear things. I don't think you see things. What I feel is you're very aware of the 3D. It's like maybe you touch things and they bring pictures to your mind, or they give you some sort of feeling. Is that clairsentient? Like maybe you smell things, or you feel things, like you touch things and it brings images. I think you're you are able to see shadow in people, but you're also able to see the light. It's kind of like you can see ahead of what is going on in the 3D, even though from what I'm seeing it's like it's not like downloads or things like that. This feels more of like you see something where you're very aware of energy around you. So very empathic for sure. But I definitely feel you kind of are in between realms. Like you could see the light in people and their potentials or where they're headed, but you can also see the shadows. I think over time, the more that you can tap into this, the more that it will grow. But right now, it's very 3D from what I can see. It's not like your spirit guides, your spirit team, or anything is giving you downloads. I think that your main problem is you haven't got to the place where you can distinguish between the realms, you know, like the veil. You're just very much here, but you still can feel. So it's like you don't trust yourself enough, or you don't trust to be open to anything outside of the 3D yet. And I hope that makes sense. All right, Angelica. What made you get the cucumber melon? Because that shit smells good. I used to wear that like back in the 90s, or the late 90s maybe, early 2000s. That was my favorite. It gives me nostalgia every time I smell it now. Okay, why did she buy this one instead? Okay. I think in the past you may have picked scents not necessarily for yourself, but maybe you had exes that really liked a certain smell or were attracted to a certain smell, and you're like, no, I'm going for what I want now. That's the way it feels. I'm doing something new, because I've got 2 9s and the Fool and then the 5 of Pentacles. So I think you're realizing that you want to attract different, and maybe the scent is going to be the scent that the new person enjoys. But also, it's like you made the choice for you. You didn't make it from past experiences. Um, so I'm guessing like whatever you normally go for, the reason why you go for it is because other people that you've dealt with in the past were like, damn, that smells good. And you, I mean, yes, of course you like the smell of it too, but I think cucumber is very like fresh, very new. And so maybe you're getting to the point you're embracing that self-love. Like I'm going to do something different. This smells free. This smells fresh. And I think you feel a new beginning coming. And so you're like, well, if I want change, I've got to be the one to change it, right? So I honestly feel like you just did it for yourself to be different, to like embrace this new cycle you're stepping into. But hopefully that helps. That's the way I am with sweet pea. The scent sweet pea, like I love the smell, but it brings back like the worst energy for me. Space Cowboy, are you here? Princess. Okay, does he have good intentions? And hello to whoever just showed up. Damn. This person is a very anxious person. I don't necessarily feel like they have bad intentions. I just don't think they're like in the best place. Because it feels they think too much. They overthink things. They're very, like maybe they're still stuck in a repetitive cycle. Um, I would just like wait and see with them, because right now I just get a very anxious, stuck energy. But intention wise, I don't necessarily feel like it's bad. I just don't see like a outflow of love, like the heart's not here. It's all head that they're showing me. So I would just give it time. It could just be today. You know what I'm saying? Today might be a day where they're like in their head a lot. We can always check the energy another day, but it's definitely like they're stressed about something. So, all right, Space Cowboy. Let's see. Armani's current feelings. No, thank you, Crow's Nest, for your donation. You'll go after Space Cowboy. Alright, Armani's current feelings. I think right now they're very much focused on themselves. They don't know where to go with you right now. It's like right now that you're kind of in the friend zone. They love you, but right now it's time for them to get out of whatever twisted circle they've been in. They're fearful of you, or fearful of being with you, and it could be because their comfort zone is trauma and your comfort zone is security. So you may make them nervous, like, how do I embrace this, right? So okay, hold on, I gotta put my glasses on for a minute. Are you crow's nest? Okay, yes. Alright. I just know you as crow's nest, so I was like confused. Love for the immediate future. I feel like the past is coming back to you. Because I have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. And for me, this is like you've been on somebody's mind real heavy, especially at night. Well, with the Hangman, it's like it's been on hold. And then I've got the Three of Cups Hierophant. It's like they want to come in and lock it down. Because they can't get you out of their head. And I even have the Ace of Cups at the bottom in the Judgment card. Six of Cups. So it's definitely a return from the past. And even if you don't want it, that's what's coming. Because this person says you love them the way that they are. You're like their biggest fan, or that's the way they see you. And they may have like done something to you in the past that they regret. Like you're a little piece of heaven. They've watched you grow. They've watched you glow without them. And that stresses them out because they're like, who wouldn't want her? Because you're just living life. I've got nines for you. You're doing you right now. Like, what's best for you? And they may not have been what was best for you in the past. And so now it's like they want to come in and, like, make sure you're not single anymore. Like, they're trying. The Magician, Four of Wands. Like, they're maybe trying to heal. Maybe trying to get closer to you in some way. I got the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups and then the Knight of Cups. So there's a lot of love here for whoever this is that's coming in. And I know you're probably like, I don't want the past. I want something new. But there are a lot of people here too. So there might be more than one. But I do see probably Scorpio season. There's going to be a lot more activity going on as far as your love life is concerned. But I hope that helps, love. And it's good to see you. And sorry I called you crow's nest, but that's that's what I know you as. If you even like them anymore. I understand. Well, they like you a lot. Whoever it is. They should have liked you then, though, right? I don't know. These people need to make up their minds. Yeah. I'm sure there's some people you're like, please don't let it be them. All right. General for Lima. So it's like, just keep pushing, because there's something that feels very conflicted in the current moment. It's almost like you're putting things in and you're like, well, where does my investment pay off? And maybe you're waiting for something to pay off because you're like, I fought for this, I put in the work for this, I deserve this, but it's not happening like right now. And you're like, why? Spirit's like, just keep going. It's got to be something big because I keep having like this burp that wants to come up. Spirit's like, be patient, it's about to come in. I got the Four of Wands and the King of Cups at the bottom. Just keep fighting. But fight the good fight, you know. Don't get discouraged. The payoff will come. Alright, Stephanie. Jonathan's feelings and intentions. I feel like they're still trying to protect this connection between you and them. But there's outside things that they're having to give to in the moment. But I don't know. It's almost like they're trying to keep that fire lit for your connection. Two of Cups, Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles. But I think their time spent in so many places that they're not able to give you what you deserve. And they're protecting you almost from themselves, I'm guessing. So they do want a new beginning in the future, though. That's probably why they're still protecting it. But thank you, Lilima, for your donation, babe. What would you like to know, boo? Of course, babe. Okay. Any messages from the God Shiva? There's a bright future ahead that's moving in very quickly. The sun and the chariot. It's about to be illuminated to you. For some reason, I'm seeing like an eye in my mind's eye, like just an eye. So maybe your third eye is awakening. Maybe you're getting downloads. Maybe that's something that has to do with this God. But I just see one eye, just one eye. And it's green. A green eye. What they're saying is like, what is it that you want? You're the boss. You're the boss. Tell me what you want. Where do you want to go? And I will guide you. I will help you. But you have the power already. You could be in a state of like confusion, like where do I go? What do I do? And they're kind of saying like sometimes in life with the moon, we don't necessarily ever really know where we're going. But if you have an inner compass, right? We all have an inner compass. Now, when we know something is right for us, we just know it. Like, there's no explanation, there's no 3D confirmation. It's just something we internally know. And sometimes we don't listen to it. And so what they're saying is basically all the answers are within you. Like, you don't need any outside influences to tell you where to go, because you feel it already. Like, when it's time to move, you'll move. When it's like the more you can trust in that inner compass, the further things are gonna go. But I do feel you've been in like a state of confusion about what to do, where to go. I got 4 major arcanas here. And I think the hardest thing is to let go of like the control. Because I think maybe you're very much like a scheduled or detail oriented person. Like, things gotta be like this for you to feel comfortable. And right now kind of things are up in the air. So there's not like some sort of schedule to follow, or things just feel different. And I feel like you're having to have the strength to just hold on no matter how confusing you or how confused you feel right now. You're manifesting something beautiful. We have the Magician, the Emperor, the Moon, the Strength card, the 7 of Cups. I feel it's all coming. It's just you can't see it yet. And that's the hard part for you. Is like you like things to be laid out in front of you so you can see them. And what they're saying is like you will feel it. When it's time to move, your inner compass will guide you. So that's where the answers lie. And I think because you've gone through a lot of disappointments, you've gone through a lot of pain, you've gone through a lot of hurt, your ego tries to throw things like that won't work, this won't work, that, and so it confuses you. So that's more of like that 3D guide that says you're going where it's safest for you. But the world is so much bigger than that. And it's like, get out of your comfort zone. Let your soul guide you. Because when it's time to go, your soul will move you. But you doubt so much. And it could be because you've never really seen the good in life. You've never seen the exciting and amazing things that can happen. And so it's hard to, like I said, you have a real hard time if you can't see it in the 3D, your hope and faith goes out the window. And not all the time, but a lot of the time. And that's something you battle with. And so it makes you always like looking outside for your answers. And it, you know, the Two of Wands is like, it's time to make a decision. Where do you want to go? Trust us. Trust yourself. You know, just take the step. Because I think you've been in this state of mind of like strategic, like things have to be one way. And this is a lesson you're learning, I think, is to trust and have hope and faith in something bigger than what you could see. And shake things up a little bit. So it'll get you outside of your comfort zone. Because maybe you've been going more towards your comfort zone, and it's kept you kind of stagnant. But I hope that helps. Hold on. And thank you, Cece. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. I don't even understand what they're talking about. I wasn't even trying to guide you. Whoever you were talking to, Chicago, you get the fuck out of here. Shit. Talking about the fuck out of here. You get the fuck out of here. Wasn't even talking to you. Alright, Cece, let's go. And I hope that helped, Lima. It's Friday. People ain't got nothing better to do. Alright, Cece, give me a second. I'll read it. And thank you for your 4 donations, love. I appreciate you, boo. The world revolves around them. They can keep it over there. It did? Yo, that's awesome. Tune next Thursday. Girl, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And you got the extension. Woo, woo. Yay. Okay, hold on, Nana. There's a donation ahead of you. You're welcome, Lolima. What is your first question? Ooh, the police department. You gonna work for the Popo? I am so happy. You deserve it. I'm glad you thought that, Lilima. I appreciate you. Alright, how's this phone interview with Popo is gonna go? Queen of Pentacles. I think they're going to like you a lot. I think they're going to like you a lot, but you might feel that, I don't know, like they're very serious, or it's not like, you're not able to judge basically how they're feeling. And it's kind of like, something is blossoming here. They have strong like you put off a strong, beautiful energy. Like you would be great at this job, but you won't be able to tell. Something about like the way that they talk is very serious, and like, you know, it's not, it's like not telling of how much they like you. I think I guess because you're working for the police department, they have to be kind of serious. I think they'll offer you the job, honestly, but it's not going to come that fast for some reason. I also feel like the more that you talk, the more that you'll realize that they do like you. It's just they hold back at first. It's something about the way that they do things. They have like a set up interview, you know, so they have to go through that first. I think towards the end, you'll start to realize, okay, they like me. But I got the Hierophant with the lightning, so it looks like it's a good position, like a higher up position. They see your potential. They see that you're willing to put in the work. And it's honest work. It's something about like you would plug in well with them. Like you would make things better. The way that you speak, the way that you are. And like I said, the offer seems to be delayed somehow. Like they may say, I'm going to call you on Thursday or Friday and let you know, and it gets put off till Monday. But you're going to get it because I've got the new beginning here. But there's some kind of like, it's slower than anticipated. That's just what I feel. Either that or like their energy seems very frozen, like you're not gonna get it, but in all reality you will. I don't usually get that about people, but something about them seems like they're purposely very distant, or very like all about business. But no drama. Or maybe they're telling you to be very serious. Don't play around or something. Don't let it out until you get to know them. Like, take them serious and just hold back with, like, playful comments or whatever. Alright, number 2. Will you get news before Thursday that you landed the supervisor position from last week? Alright, let's see. What is today? Today's Friday, so before next Thursday, okay. I got confused for a minute. I thought it was Wednesday. I was like, you mean tomorrow? Okay. Okay, we'll CC hear from them before Thursday. The one that's still... The star came out, so I feel like yes. The star is always going to be a yes card for me. You're going to get what you want from this. What else? It's one of your manifestations coming in. They're definitely going to offer you a position into something better. The Wheel of Fortune's here. It's like they're happy to offer it to you or something. The Wheel of Fortune and then the Sun. So yeah. You're definitely going to get that break. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Girl. Let's just pull a couple oracles. Let's see. I think you already know you're going to get it though. It says success, growth, simply love, and third eye chakra. So I definitely feel like you know this is yours. Like you've already claimed it. You did claim it the other day. So it's like just you. It's almost like a clarification in your mind. Like I knew I had it. That's the best way to manifest, is to just, like, when you know, you're like, it's mine. It's mine. I think you did too. Especially with the star, the sun, the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Yeah, you nailed it. 10 of Pentacles. I'm so excited for you. Now you're just going to have to make a decision about where you want to go. Anybody that comes in, the free list is closed for today. I do come on 3 days a week though, so you're more than happy to do it another time. The free list is closed though for today. Holiday pay. All right, I had the Four of Wands when I shuffled it. Let's see. Will she be working by Thanksgiving? Right in time for Thanksgiving is what I'm getting. Because I got the Chariot, the Temperance card, and the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Lovers. I think you'll make your choice by then, but I kind of feel like I said it's like right on time for Thanksgiving. Because with Temperance is like patience, right? So, and also it represents Sagittarius. So Sagittarius starts like mid-November, like right around, like right in time for Thanksgiving. And again, something about like Scorpio season. Four of Wands again. Judgment card. Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be sitting pretty by Thanksgiving for sure. I kind of feel like you're going to change your mind. I don't know why I get that. It's almost like maybe you get two really good positions and it takes you a minute to really like you tell them you might start, but then you get a better offer or something. There's some kind of change here, some kind of choice that is going to have to be made. And I think that's why it's like almost right on time for Thanksgiving, you know? It takes a couple weeks to figure it out, or to let all the offers come in so you can make a good decision. I love it for you. The sun. Get the Christmas money, hell yeah. All right, number 4. Okay. Four, 1, 6 of Swords. I think that's the choice because I got the 6 of Swords in the last reading too. It's like the decision you make is going to be the one that is the most peaceful, has the less conflict or the least amount of conflict, and also has the best pay. It might even be like a moving job, like you change positions, something like that. The Hierophant, the Chariot. You're moving into bigger things. Boo, bigger and better. And they're like, we got you every step of the way. Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. Get excited. I kind of feel like you need to see, like, when you look at these things, which one gets you the most excited, right? Which one has the most potential for your future? Which one is going to be like a long-term position? Which one fits best for you to move forward? One that has like the best opportunity to keep you moving, because I know you get bored when you stay still. You like your mind to be stimulated. You like action. You like interactions. Go for that one. And I don't know, they might both have very similar offers. Not the same, but similar. I think there's one that you'll just know once it's offered, you're going to know that's the one you want. Why do I have these random cards in here? This came to you because you walked away from something that just wasn't for you, because I have the 8 of Cups, the Devil, and the Magician. Like, whatever lesson you learned in that past job. I don't know how these cards got over there, though. It's crazy. Is setting you up for this new thing. And because you were brave enough to walk away, because you were brave enough to get out of your comfort zone and just trust that something better was coming. That's what brought it in. Or that's why you've got this overflow right now. And we've got winter, rebirth. This winter is definitely going to be new for you. Clean and fresh. And you're protected every step of the way. But I just get like this excitement inside. Like I got like weird chills. Like I'm excited for you. Like I could feel the excitement. Like this is you trusting yourself and like following your guides, or following your soul when your soul tells you to move, has put you in this place of like alignment. It's so beautiful and I love it for you. You're going places, boo. You're going places. Yeah, like butterflies and like weird chills like from my toes up. Not like normal chills. This is like, it's excitement. I love it for you. And thank you again for your donations. I can't wait to hear about all these new things coming for you. Healing happy vibes. That's right. You're doing the damn thing, girl. You're doing it. And I'm proud of you. Your guides are proud of you, and I'm proud of you too. I don't know what happened. The spirit started moving. My chills got strong and stuff started moving. That's so weird. Okay. The one thing I have noticed, and it freaks people out, is when I get very like tuned in, weird shit happens. Like fire alarms will go off, lights will flicker, stuff will move. And y'all heard that. I didn't do that. I was sitting right here. It's very strange. Anyways, Nana. Sorry, boo. Got distracted. Is there any messages that will reassure you in the coming cycle? And thank you, Denise. I appreciate your love for your donation. All right, now any reassuring messages? Okay. Spirits like get excited. Even though it feels like you're walking away from everything, you feel like everything that you once known is gone. The life that you once knew was gone. Get excited for what's coming, because we've got the Chariot and the Six of Wands, King of Wands. Like, get excited. There's so much like admiration and success in your future. You're being set up. But like right now, you can't bring whatever it is that you're currently having to walk away from with you. You're kind of in the process of like letting the old die and the new be reborn. So it's like, get excited and start picturing what it's going to look like once you get there. Because a lot of times when we're sitting in nothing, it's hard to picture ourselves anywhere but where we're at. But if you have hope and faith and your soul is telling you, like, hey, you're meant for so much bigger, just keep moving. Don't get stuck on what you've lost. Because obviously they wouldn't have you lose it if it was something that was supposed to go with you. Maybe it'll come back around or whatever, but it's like, get excited. Six of Wands, the Chariot is coming. It's just right now you've got to go through the process. You got to burn up and be reborn. And it's not comfortable. Scorpio season normally has a lot of that, like having to get rid of what doesn't serve us anymore. It can be very uncomfortable time, you know, especially if you think of winter. Winter kills off the plants and everything gets pushed back. And so, no, it might not be the most comfortable thing in the world, but your perspective on it is how things will be. So try to have the most positive perspective of where you're going. Don't let right now define you forever. You know what I mean? But I hope that helps. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Your turn. What are Matt's intentions towards you? Let's see. The song right now is There's Always Something There to Remind Me. You're welcome, Nana Banana. Thank you for being here. Alright, let's see. Okay. They could be in the process of making some sort of choice, and I don't know if the choice is like, should we move things into a further direction? Because what they're telling me is they're showing me a lot of threes. And that could just mean like right now they have a strong kinship to you, like they feel like you're a friend. But the problem is something bothers them, and I don't know what that is. That could be their past experiences. Maybe you remind them of something. Maybe something about you triggers them, and it's like I need time to kind of figure it out. Like, why do I feel this way? Why are my emotions so heavy towards this? Um, so if y'all haven't moved into like a true relationship yet, I think they're kind of like studying things because there's something they don't understand. But let's clarify and see. And if you're not like currently dealing with them, they could be wondering like, what are you doing? I don't like the fact that we're not together. Like, I want to be together. I don't want to worry about what you're doing over there. It bothers them. Now, this could be a past energy because I'm kind of getting like maybe they missed an opportunity with you in the past and they've got a new perspective on it because maybe they thought they could do better without you. And they realized like there ain't nothing better. Everything else is just, you know, a bunch of BS. They got the world here, so I feel like they would like to start a new cycle, but they're unsure about it. It's definitely on their mind, though. They think you're a very strong, nurturing, loving woman. Like your wife material. Maybe there's something that they're holding on to that you don't know about that weighs heavy on them. Like maybe they're scared of you finding it out, like something about their past. But the Lovers is here. Like there's a lot of feelings towards this, but I got a 3 here and a 3 there. And to me, that's like, still there's a choice to be made, right? I hope that makes sense. Y'all are just filling each other out. Yeah, that's kind of the way it feels. It's like there's, maybe they have a lot of feelings already and y'all are just friends or whatever, you know, and that's what it kind of looks like to me, is there's something there that they're trying to figure out or trying to understand, or where to go from here, something like that. So I guess if you say that's what you're doing, then y'all are mirroring each other. Makes sense. I definitely feel there's feelings involved though, and like there's a want here to move into something more solid and stable. Hold on, let me get my leg back up near me. Okay. But I hope that helps, love. I think it's the same for them. So I would say y'all are mirroring each other, just like, I'm not sure. I just don't know. You're surprised he's so casual? It kind of feels there's a kinship, though. I think that's why he's casual, is because it's like he knows there's something there. Like he knows he trusts it in some sense, but there's still something that needs to be figured out or worked out within it. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. And good evening to whoever just came. Okay, hold on. And thank you to whoever just posted or donated for 2. I don't remember. Asim, there we go. Yeah. Okay, babe, let me get you next. Let me do the one that was already posted. So just post your question. I'll get to you next. Will the meetup with Art go nicely? How do I see it going? Okay. And just get your questions, Asim, and I got you. Alright, how will this meetup go with Art? I kind of feel like it doesn't happen. Or something happens to where they pull back, or out of fear or something. I honestly feel like it's not going to happen the way that it's supposed to happen. But if it does happen, I think, I don't know. It's almost like they pull back energetically out of fear. Because they want more, but they don't. I don't know. Like, maybe they get nervous and the fear takes them over or something. Because I had the 8 of Swords, the Devil, and the Hermit. Maybe you meet and you're like, I don't really like you like that or something, you know? Alright, so Asim. What are Anthony's intentions? You're welcome, babe. Sorry it wasn't like 10 of cups. It just looked like scared. I think their intentions are good. I think they're very protective over you. I have the Four of Wands at the bottom. They like how smart you are. They like how when you feel something, you say it, or you are very good about speaking the truth. They trust you. Maybe they don't trust a lot of people. They got the Ten of Pentacles Judgment, like you're worth it all. You're worth everything. Something solid, secure, stable. There may be some healing that needs to be done on their part. So if they pull back, then I got the Lovers underneath the Four of Wands. There might be some trials and tribulations and things along the way with them. Like they may disappear and come back. But I think like something about this connection is going to ultimately teach you both something. They're holding on. I feel like they might be like, when they say protective, I got soulmates at the bottom too. It's like they want to hold on to you because maybe in the past, like, people would take advantage of people, or like maybe you get a lot of attention from others and they don't like that. They're like, you're mine. That's the way it feels to me. Like they're like, you're mine. Regardless if they're confused about they're able to be that person for you, they don't want anybody else to have you. So it could come off as a sense of like codependency. So be careful with that because they've been hurt before. And that could be why the Four of Swords was here, is like they need to learn to trust. Um, but it says deep love, unity. So their energy looks good to me. I don't think they have any bad intentions. And sometimes if a person's codependent, it shows up a lot. But this is like, no, they made a decision. They want it all with you. But I hope that helps. All right, your next question. The song Colder Weather is playing. Maybe that's the song for you. I really like that song. Okay, will he take action to reconcile? And I'll just close the donations so that way we can get through the free list. I think he already has his mind set to do it. Especially I had the Judgment card in the last reading. He might come in during Mercury retrograde. I think he's already planned it out, but it's like when he does do it, it's going to be off of impulse, because like part of him has said, okay, I'm going to do it this time. This is the way I'm going to do it, you know, and then he gets so excited. It's like he comes and doesn't, like the plan goes out the window or something. Because he definitely wants a new beginning, the Fool. He's very excited about it too. He's like, you're the one. This is where I'm going. I'm excited for it. Maybe he's getting rid of the baggage. Maybe, like, because we saw the Four of Swords earlier, it's like he's taken that break because he needed to get himself, maybe the codependency, you know, maybe he needed to work on some things related to that. But yeah, definitely feel he's moving closer every day. Maybe on a full moon. Two of Cups. He said, I'm coming home. Coming back. He walked away because he needed healing. I had the Eight of Cups, the Devil, and the Temperance card. Like, it was a necessary separation. So the time apart definitely was needed. I don't understand. Taco. What are you talking about, Taco? Yeah, and then I got the Offer card. They've been sitting in a space of nostalgia for a while, thinking, reminiscing. He's been trying to numb the feelings to get through this, but it's not working. I think if he didn't contact you very much, it was because I think a lot of things had been, like, in the past, he offered you things from a place of his deception. He was lying to himself. He was numbing his feelings, and he didn't know how to get them out correctly. So it's like that's the things that he's healed. I don't think he's going to come in with bad intentions at all. It looks like he's excited for something different. He's learned his lesson. And that's not going to say this is going to be the final union. I don't know. It's just saying, like, he will come back to reconcile. So I know that's positive. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what this person is talking about. Oh, Tuco, the free list is closed, babe. If you want a reading, you have to come back. But thank you, Denise. I appreciate your love. And I hope it helped you. Of course, babe. And it could come during Mercury retrograde, so be careful with that as well. All right, Maria. Let me get these shuffled back in here. How are they feeling about the environment? It kind of feels like they're waiting for something to happen. It's like they know there's change in the air. I think there's some kind of like stagnancy right now, but there's like like they're waiting for things to be different. The environment seems to be like I don't know. It's just not moving. It's very like still. It's almost like there's something coming. That's the way I feel. Like they're very anxious. Very anxious energy for what's to come. Maybe they're doubting that something is going to come. Maybe they're looking for something better. Um, it kind of just feels like there's something big going on, but it's just not here yet. So I just feel anxiousness. There's some kind of anxiousness and a weird, like, trapped energy here. Knowing something's going to change, but it hasn't happened yet, kind of feeling. Thank you, Jason. Okay, we're going to close the donation after Jason. All right. Let me do mystical real quick, Jason, and then I got you. What type of person are you going to marry? I feel like this person is very straightforward. They're probably an air sign. Lots of air energy here. They do come with some conflict, but they are a good person. They are able to build with you. I just feel they're very stern. They're not like the most loving, cuddly person. Maybe you two um, have debates, is kind of the way I feel like y'all have intellectual debates together. They look like a good investment for the future, though. I would just say they're the type that sometimes the way that they talk gets them in trouble because they're very direct and they don't think before they speak sometimes. But the Ace of Pentacles were there, so it looks like it'll be good for you. All right, Jason, your turn. You like direct. Good. Then y'all will be perfect together. I think y'all are going to have intellectual debates. You're welcome. What would happen if you accepted their date? Let's see. How would it go if y'all two decided to date again? Okay. I got the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the Justice card, and the Strength card. I think if you could get comfortable in a mutable type of energy, right? Like you're if you could not stress about things changing, because I kind of feel like they can show you a great picture, like a fantasy, and they can talk about it all day long. But for some reason, I feel like the imbalance that you feel within this person really stresses you out. And it takes a lot for you, for your ego not to judge them, or not to like feel some type of way about the way that they move. And you being a Libra, you like things balanced. And you're not going to get that with them, to be honest. I mean, they're a Gemini. They're very mutable. Trying to figure out. I think I'm just going to clarify with tarot. Because I think you'll have a good time and it'll be conversations. But at the end of the day, I think they'll just stress you out more than like it's worth. Is the kind of the energy I'm getting. Unless you can keep yourself balanced through an imbalanced situation. The song Redbone's playing right now. I kind of feel like if you could just have fun, like just don't put any expectations on this person, because I think you could have fun with them. You can go places and do things and, you know, whatever. But I don't think you ever really know where you stand with them, is what I'm getting with the Two of Swords. I don't think they're your like forever person, but they could be somebody that can keep you entertained in the meantime. I don't think they have bad intentions or they're trying to mess with you in any type of way. It just looks like they go back and forth of what they want a lot. Today they love you, tomorrow you don't hear from them, kind of thing. Hermit, Knight, Page of Cups, Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, Star. And I got the Nine of Swords again. So, like, if you really want to be real, I think they're going to cause more stress than whatever. But I guess it depends on how you look at it. And if you can just maybe do a friends with benefits or something like that. Date. Get to know them a little bit better. I just think something about the way that they move really bothers you. It makes you second guess or like get in your head too much. It throws you off of balance. Well, I hope that helps. Maria, I did your reading. You've got to go backwards. I'm not going to do it again because you missed it. The free list is closed for today, boo. I mean, shit. If you want to just have some fun, though, Jason, I would say go for it. Just go have some fun and go into it knowing that it is what it is, you know. Don't get me wrong. At some point, I'm sure they find some sort of balance, but yeah, I know. It's just okay. Who's next? Positive bear. Positive bear, are you here? I read for you, Maria. I know I read for you. What is coming towards you, Positive Bear? I remember reading for you. What is coming towards Positive Bear? I think you're there's a lag, that's why. Okay. This could be communication from something that you thought was just done and over with. This could possibly be like something that you it's kind of been at a stalemate for a while, but it holds a strong place in your heart. This could be like a conversation after letting go of something years later, you know, like let's say y'all broke up, you never thought you'd hear from them again. 20 years ago, they show back up. That's the way it feels. It's breaking the silence. Trying to bring back the old. I turned the donations off, love, for today, but I will be back on Sunday if you'd like to join us then. Thank you, Jean. Okay, Cam, are you here? You're welcome, babe. Anytime. I got you, Cam. Hold on. Okay, will she reach back out to be with you? I definitely feel like they will. It's just not going to happen right now. It's like it takes a minute. So maybe in like a couple of days, or it's not going to happen right now, but it will happen. Because I have the Knight of Coins, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups. So there will be a conversation, but it's kind of delayed. It's not going to come as quick as you want it to. Like if you text her today, it might not come till tomorrow or the next day, something like that. But yeah, they will reach back out to you. All right, Ari. Okay, should you start looking for a job next year, at the beginning of next year? Yeah, I definitely see you wanting to walk away, but I don't feel like it's gonna happen probably till March, February, March. I feel like you're gonna be leaving that job and moving into something probably around March. So yeah, I would say start looking in January, February, so that way you can get the job by March. Love and light to you too, boo. You're welcome. Yeah, we'll see. All right, culture. general. I gotcha. Okay, I feel like you're going to be celebrating the overcoming of some kind of conflict in your life. Probably your roommate, but um, I, f- I see you celebrating after the conflict's done and over with. I don't know. I see movement. So there's definitely some movement coming in regards to this. I think you're going to be in a more, like, you're going to have people around you that support you instead of fight with you in the near future. I would say within 8 weeks, things are going to look very different for you. I'm sure you will, Ari. You're young. You just got to keep moving until you find what's meant for you. Well, I mean, if you start looking in January and February, I'm seeing like the end of like Pisces season, end of February through beginning of March. You're welcome, Boo. I love you. All right, just Janelle. Maria, the thing is, if you were here and listening when I did your reading, she wouldn't have had to repeat it. She's got other things to do besides go back and mark, the reading. So it's not that she's rude, it's that she's trying to tell you, like, go look. Because I did read for you. Please don't come for my mods. Okay, Janelle, just post your question, my love. Okay, General for Siona. And hello to anybody that comes after the free. All the lists are closed for today. If you'd like to see me another day, I will be back on Sunday. Just Janelle, just post your question, babe. And Siona, are you next? Yeah. All right. For you and man, you can already feel Mercury in the air with all of this. Look at all the damn trolls. Like, the shadow period has hit. I don't care if they say it has or not. It has. Spirits, like, hold on. Because I feel like maybe things that are going on right now are teaching you strength to fight for the things that mean the most to you. It's teaching you what you want in life, how you want it. So I don't know if y'all had an argument or like things are just weird. But Spirit's like, hold on. If this is what you want, keep going for it. Because I feel like intuitively that there's a reason for the two of you. It's like, stay strong. And that's all I get. It's like, stay strong. This season shall pass. Maria, please stop arguing. Good night. What's the energy of the guy you met recently? What is the energy of the guy you met recently? It looks like they're just moving out of something because I got the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. So you don't want to be the rebound with this person, and that could be like what they don't feel secure because they just got out of something and they're looking for security with you. The Four of Wands, like they can see security with you, like you're not gonna bring the conflict and things, but just be careful that they're moving too fast, because if the energy of something moving is still there, that means energetically they're still halfway in the old and halfway here. So I'm not saying it can't go anywhere. I'm just saying kind of let things play out before you get too serious with this person. Make sure that they've healed from whatever it is that they're walking away from. Diamond Girl's like, ooh, ooh. You remember in school, ooh. I mean, the whole thing is, it's not yours or my responsibility to go back and find the timestamp. You got to be here so you know that I'm reading for you. Just go back a little bit, you know? Don't get mad. We don't need to be mad around here. Good energy only allowed. We got enough fucking trolls today. We don't need our people being trolls too. Jean's like, I just let him do with it. Okay, ancestors message for LT spiritual. And Jean's not new to this, so you know she knows what she's doing. There's something coming towards you pretty quickly. LT spiritual, could be a conversation or like an offer for something. Keep your mind focused on what you want. Keep your eye on that dream. Maybe do some like visualization of like where you want to be, what it is you're dreaming about, where it is you're going, because you're starting to become alignment with your dreams, your desires, your wants. But if you're unsure about them, then you know it won't come in correct. So make sure to stay hyper focused on it, because it looks like it's coming pretty quick. You may have been in like a period of changing what you wanted, seeing things differently, waking up to like, maybe that wasn't for me, maybe I need to do something different. The pause was necessary. And again, I do feel there's communication coming in. Now that could be like something that didn't work out in the past. Maybe they're wanting a new beginning or to restart something. Maybe it could be something that you wanted a while ago. It finally is coming in. Yeah, I definitely feel that there's a new cycle about to begin for you, because I kept getting a bunch of major arcanas. But I definitely feel there's something you've been wanting coming in very quickly. All right. Divine, are you still here? All right, Divine's not here. I think she just donated and was like, I don't want to wait. Andresa. Isham and you do get back together. What's the potential? No, and I appreciate you. You're my mod. You're like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to do it again. I know I read, so it's whatever. Anyways, alright, Jason. If you do get back together, how would it be? I kind of feel like it's kind of like either way it goes, it's always going to be like very young and playful and very small investment though, because I've got 2 pages in the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it's trying to tell you, like, make sure you match what they give because you're an overgiver. And this person would keep giving very little. It would feel like nothing's changing or things aren't growing. It always is at the beginning of it. I think something bigger and better is coming for you. I just don't think you see it yet. Hold on. I gotta see something. Yeah, there's definitely a new beginning coming. This right here doesn't seem like it has the potential to give you what it is that you want. Like, you're always going to be wanting more or needing more. I hope that makes sense. It's like it gets stuck in like the page, right? Like, I feel like you would always be the one over giving, so it's necessary to but what I saw for you in the future wise, I think that's a lot better for you. All right. Andresa. If the Pisces and you get back together, what's the potential? I think you will always be waiting to feel secure. It's almost like you won't see it. This feels like it's very stressful for you. Something about them stresses you out. Like, you want the 4 of Wands, you want security, stability, all of these things, but you get stuck in the Hermit, like waiting for this person to grow up, waiting for this person to offer it, waiting for them to call you, waiting for them to tell you. It just feels like you will be in a constant sense of like stress and waiting for things to get better, because maybe they promised you better. They may have sold you a dream and you're like, yes, I could see that, I can visualize it, I want this. But the more that it doesn't show up, the more stressed and like, I just feel you could do better, to be honest. I just feel like you would be in this perpetual place of waiting. 4 of Wands, Hermit, 9 of Swords. Especially with the Hermit in the middle, it's like maybe it would teach you a lesson. Maybe you would realize like your star is somewhere else, but I think what it is like you're gonna have to face the shadow of like, why would you stay? waiting for somebody that never shows up for you, kind of thing. It's always something deeper. Diamond Girl says, I'm listening. I'm not going to ask you to go back and read again. Whatever comes out, whatever you need to know, I got you. What does Diamond Girl need to know most right now for greatest and highest good? Your redirection is protection. The reason why things aren't moving right now is because there's energies outside of you that do not have the best intentions for you. And so Spirit is like secretly like removing things and blocking things, and because maybe you're not in a place where they're like, I totally trust that you won't do this. And so you're kind of sitting in the corner ready to get out, like trying to break free of like the cage, and Spirit's like, no, I'm keeping this away from you. As much as you might want it, I'm keeping it away from you. So yeah, I feel redirection is for your protection. So whatever you feel has been redirected in your life, it's because they were protecting you from what could have happened if you did something. And I don't know what that something is. It could be a person, a place, a thing, I don't know. But they're like, you want peace? I'm gonna get you peace, but don't get mad when you're peaceful and nothing's moving. You know what I mean? Because there's stuff going on that they're trying to swerve from you. And I don't know if you've got people that just don't have good intentions for you, circling, waiting to, kind of feels like maybe you felt targeted in a certain situation or something, and Spirit's like, oh no, that's my person. They move them away. But hopefully that helps. I don't know. Alright, so blue butterfly. What can you expect for the next year? I don't even ask Spirit no more. Spirit loves to mess with me. So you're welcome. What can you expect for this next year? I feel a lot of new coming into your life within the next year. Love and opportunities. I also feel like you shedding your skin, shedding your old self, shedding old people, places, things, which is opening you up for that wish fulfillment. Um, Maybe you come to some realization that you are no longer dealing with XYZ, and that opens the door, like clears the way for something new. So I see a lot of new around you in this next year, a lot of happiness, wish fulfillment. And I got 3 aces here with the 9 of cups. So I definitely feel like you're walking into a pretty abundant season in your life because you were willing to do the hard things. So within this next year, if you're asked to do some hard things, let go of some things that are hard, just do it, because what's on the other side of it is beautiful. All right. Lorraine. What are eyes, feelings, and next actions after your interaction today? Jeannie got her man. got the Ten of Wands, the Star, and the Ten of Cups. They can see, it's almost like you flip their perspective on life. Like what they have been carrying for a while, like when they're around you, it just feels so light. Like they feel so much lighter. They can see a brighter future when they're around you. Like the world feels so heavy, and then they come or they deal with you, and like it's almost like they're touching destiny or touching their destiny in some way. They like, what they're telling me is like it's been a long journey to find you. You're everything that they would want. You might be seeing 1010 a lot. You and your damn dimes. You don't know until you know. I mean, I was just joking about the man thing, but you know, it looks like he would love to be your man. I think he will make moves. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Babe, the free list, I mean the live is over, but I am on 3 days a week. So try to catch me. I'm on Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. I love you all. Thank you to my mods for getting rid of all the trolls and whatnot that happened today. That's when you always know Mercury is approaching. The trolls come out. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And I will see y'all again on Sunday. If you need me in the meantime, my email is in the description box. Hit me up. I do offer personal readings. Just FY. Okay.